What's up everyone, Doubtful here. I'm going to be going over my Chelsea FIFA 22 player predictions for their ratings, as well as possible positions they might be playing for this upcoming FIFA cycle. First we have Kepa. Yeah, I think he's going to be an 81. Of course he's riding the bench, coming off a poor season and poor form, getting replaced by Mendy, but I still think he's very good, especially in the penalty saving position that he was in the other day. 81's pretty fair, but I think they might downgrade him a bit more, but we shall see. Next is Mendy. I think Mendy had an excellent season. He's going to get a nice, juicy upgrade. Excellent stopping the ball, definitely keeping a lot of clean sheets, but by no means world class. Not yet, at least. This season is going to be the determining point in that. And today, as of now, it is September 11th, 2021. He had a very good game, so I could see him getting a couple of upgrades throughout this cycle. Rudiger is incredible on the ball. He's very confident in his defensive ability. His stats, as you can see, he does win. Also stirs a lot of shit, which helps with the mentality of the game and, keeping a fighting edge. I think he's going to get a nice little 1+1 upgrade. Not going to go too crazy on him, but we'll see how he does throughout the season. And let's not forget the time he turned into prime Ronaldinho with his roulette.
Pirouette from Rudiger. Managed to get it back as well.
Christensen found himself in a great position when Thiago Silva was injured, holding down the fort and being a vital point in the Chelsea defense, and still is. I think he's not going to get upgraded nor downgraded. I think the lack of playing and being vital until the end really hurt him. But he should be good in getting some upgrades this season, but he doesn't score much, so we'll see. I think Thiago Silva is going to get a slight downgrade, even though he's been playing very, very well for someone who's 36 years old. 36 and playing in the Prem, and still being a regular starter both for his club and country. He's got to be doing something right. I think he's going to get the downgrade just because he's older, he's not as fast, the overall ratings won't be as high just due to the whole situation of FIFA probably downgrading everyone so that Inform's team of the seasons can just skyrocket again. With just over 300 appearances, this club legend of Dave, Cesar Azpilicueta, has been vital in the pursuit of winning. He's never had an error lead to a goal, and he's usually always underrated. During the Euros this summer, his team, I don't think they lost when he was playing, and everywhere he goes, he just tends to make a solid performance. Always on the field, always healthy, never injured, and he's always making the right plays, keeping the team afloat and leading him to victory. Reece James is one that I've been wanting to give a higher rating to just after his performances, though I think his defensive ability is lacking a bit. He does very well to keep the ball, and his physicality is immense. No one can handle him. He can handle any ball that comes at him, but I think his defensive abilities is what's lacking, and it's what is what's holding him back from being an elite player, though he'll be great for your starting squad. Falling out of favor for this season from Tuchel, Ben Chilwell had a pretty good season last season. Nothing crazy, but he did have a few goals and few assists. Again, he's also like James, where he's very good going forward, but lacking on his defensive ability. I think depending on how this season goes, if he ends up actually getting some more playing time, he could see some upgrades, but he's fallen out of favor a bit. He's not going to go too well, but he is a solid player. Again, perfect for a starting team, but will probably be overpriced. Again, the third wing back or defender outside back that has the same issues where he's amazing going forward. And at one point, Alonso was our best striker. I love the memes where he's Alonso for striker. But he's much, much more favorable in an attacking position, which is why the 5-back works here. I don't think he's going to get any sort of upgrade, downgrade, anything throughout the season. I think 80 might still be a stretch, but I think he found in his performances enough to justify an 80 rating. He's also a big question mark because now he's starting over Chilwell, and he's doing well doing so, of course, going forward, but in the defense, he does get exposed because of his lack of pace. but very good at crossing and handling the ball. This is the change I'm afraid of. I think they're going to give Callum Hudson-Odoi a right back card or right wing back. And if that happens, he's going to be in everyone's starting defensive lineup because he's going to have the pace and he's going to have the passing. He's going to be good at dribbling, but he's not going to have much defensive ability. And from FIFA's prior, you didn't really need that on an outside back or a wing back. So I'm a bit afraid of this one. He's going to be overpriced for the beginning bits, but he's going to be probably in everyone's squad. And if you combine him with what might be a Varane, Mendy, Konate, there's so many possibilities. It's a very scary, but I do think he deserved an upgrade. England's golden boy Mason Mount. Probably the most exciting player to watch in this Chelsea lineup. His creativity, his way he handles the ball and controls the game, keeps the team under control and in focus the whole time is incredible. I don't know how he does it. Wonderful player. I think he's going to get this huge boost. Deserves it. Great at the Euros, great for Chelsea. Everything about him. Everyone loves him. Going to be a fun one to watch and use in-game. Kovacic is one of my favorite players to watch. Loved him when we got him. Deserves everything he wants. He scored and assisted today. I think he just gets a lot of less playing time because Kante and Jorginho are just incredible players, and in the system it doesn't always call for him, but I think the Jorginho Kovacic combo in mid is incredible. Favorite player to watch. Love his dribbling ability. Just incredible. I think he might just get a downgrade though, just based on what happened last season. I don't think he played up to the season, not last season, but the season prior. We'll see though. He should be good. Thomas Tuchel's favorite, Italy's favorite, golden boy, UEFA man, player of the year. Incredible Jorginho is here. Again, I think he's incredible on the ball. Can control the defense in any situation. He's proved it for his team in the Euros. He's proved it for Chelsea. Italy and Chelsea need him as a vital piece of their puzzle, and as of course Thomas Tuchel loves him, so I think he might just get screwed. He might only get a 1 upgrade, but I think he deserves at least a 2. I think Kante is going to stay the same rating. I don't see him getting upgraded or downgraded. Every time he plays, he's incredible. He has been suffering a bit of an injury problem recently, but the dude's incredible. Every time you see him on and off the ball, he's always moving, always making play, and he holds the midfield and covers for the defense better than anyone in the world, and no one can argue with that. Also, everyone loves him. Look at the smile. He's a happy man. I don't really know Sal's playstyle or how vital he is and what his influence will be. I've seen him play today and he was not adjusted to the Premier League's pace and quickness. I think that's one thing he's got to work on, though based on the stats in La Liga, he does have a lot of very vital stats. For example, tackles. He's tied with Busquets for the most since 2015, and he's very good in the midfield role, but how he'll play in the Premier League, we'll have to wait and see. Unfortunately, I think Ziyech might get a downgrade. Only 2 goals last season, not much to his name. He's very great on the ball. Off the ball, he makes a lot of good runs to get people into positions, but his finishing and his playmaking ability aren't on par as to what it was at Ajax, so hopefully this season he can improve on that and show signs of old. King Kai has found his form recently. I think he might be switched to a right wing in-game just based on how he's been playing at Chelsea. I love his style. He's only recently found form, which is why I think he'll save himself from getting downgraded, but overall, incredible player. Love to see him, can't wait to use him in FIFA. Loved him in FIFA 21, so gonna be incredible. My personal favorite here, Christian Pulisic. Love him so much. Favorite player. Biased because he's American and he plays for Chelsea, though he does very well when he's not injured. He's only 22, so he's got time, but I think a lot of people write him off quick because he's injured a fair bit. But we'll see this season. He just got injured again. We'll see how it goes and if he can recover quick, because as of right now, he's doing well for the team. Everyone memes him, but I think he deserves to stay at 85. However, I think he might get downgraded to an 84 in FIFA because he only scored when he was offside. The memes of him being the deadliest finisher offsides, the best pacey man that can never score, whatever the memes you want to joke about, I think Timo Werner's very good. Everyone knows that he can score. He's just not found the right form, and hopefully this season he can. And if he does, a deadly card. But unfortunately, I think like Ziyech, he just didn't prove it enough, so he's going to get downgraded by 1. Last but not least, big Romelu Lukaku coming back to Chelsea, the only place he wanted to go. Incredible his first game he played. He's been killing it all of last season for Inter Milan. Everyone knows he can score, and he's deadly on the ball. Not only to mention he's strong, and he's quick. He can pull up any center back, and I don't see him being stopped this season. I see him as a contender for the Golden Boot. I think he'll start every game. He's going to be vital for Chelsea's new moving forward. He's the puzzle piece that was missing. So there are my ratings. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope a lot of people agree. If not, disagree, let me know in the comment section below. And I will see you in the next video. A lot more FIFA 22 to come.